Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the 14 Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host. We hope you guys had a great week. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of an issue with my computer last week, so I couldn't do the call. Brian, as I said, had to take care of some personal business, but, we try to make sure that we keep this thing going each and every week because it's very, very important what the 14 Eagles is trying to do for our friends and our families. We just ask you that when you invite your friends, please have them get on their screen share their computers so they can see the power of the 14 Eagles platform because we're living in some very interesting times, and we need your guys' help by being able to show your friends and family how the 14 Eagles platform works so that you can bring them here so we can grow this community as quickly and as powerfully as we possibly can. Bryant, you got the floor.
All right, fantastic, and thanks, Greg. I appreciate everyone that was able to come tonight. We know that you could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to come here, and we really, really appreciate that. 14 Eagles, we pride ourselves in being a grassroots platform where the masses of people can get involved in what we do. And one of our main functions here at 14 Eagles is that we try to build a community based platform. This platform is designed to be a community of people, not just in this country but around the world. And so we're really proud of that. And hopefully, if you're looking at this for the first time, we hope that you will see exactly what we're trying to do here at 14 Eagles. We're here for the people. This is a people platform. And we really encourage people that really have the heart to help others. If that's you, then we really encourage you to get involved with what we do here at 14 Eagles. Now, the first thing that we want to do is I want to direct you to our 14 Eagles community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. And on our website, if you go to the menu tab, you'll see on our website that we have a 14 Eagles video tab. To take a look at our platform, we encourage you to go there to the 14 Eagles video tab and to look at this video. This is a video presentation of how the 14 Eagles platform works. Once you get an idea of how the platform works, then you can see exactly what we do to help each other in a monetary way. Times are hard out here right now. The economy is trying to bounce back from a pandemic that we have been going through, and because of that pandemic, life has changed in the way that we used to know it. And so if we're going to have this change, and we're not going back to the old way, then we want to move forward in the way that we want to move forward, okay? The way that's going to benefit us. And so what we chose to show you is the 14 Eagles platform, where we can use this platform to create change in our future, and use this platform to where we as individuals can come together and help each other monetarily. We feel like this platform will allow us to work with one another to help each other in a monetary way, to where we can put it, where we can make it to where money becomes no issue, as long as we work together and we create a community-based platform where everyone can prosper and benefit from what we do. Now, you're going to hear a lot during this short period that we're going to be here. We're going to hear a lot about community, because that is our main focus. Even though we are a gifting platform, our main focus here is to build a community, because we know that the community is the key. Money is good, money is needed, but without the community, none of that matters. Okay, so we really encourage you to really take heed to the community and helping to build the community, build your teams, and everything else will fall into place. So what I want to do right now is to show you the 14 Eagles video presentation so you can get a good idea of just how the platform works, and then we'll move on from there. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business, it's not a corporation, it's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. With step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7, totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30, totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100, totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest has grown. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200, totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250, totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, By cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well, I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member. It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all begins with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behaviors. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless. All right, so that's the 14 Eagles in a nutshell. And so, if you can't get the full gist of that, I suggest that you watch it again. Again, this video presentation can be found on the 14 Eagles community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. And just click on the, in the menu, just click on the 14 Eagles video tab, and it will take you to where the video presentation is. But once you understand how the platform works, then we encourage you to get signed up and follow the instructions right below the video presentation. And everything is right here for you. How to sign up, how to set up your settings, how to send the gift, and how to confirm gifts. Everything is right here. And if you follow these instructions verbatim, then you shouldn't have too much of a problem getting involved and getting signed up and getting involved with the platform itself. This platform is very simple. It's not very complicated. It has stood the test of time. The gifting platforms that are out here today is much different than the 14 Eagles platform. Our platform is designed for the masses. We have no fees here, so you don't have to worry about any monthly fees. And the gifts that we send out is just $2 to 3 people. And so therefore, anyone can get involved and not have to worry about taking money out of their pocket for that they use for food or paying the rent or anything of that nature. Right? And so, getting involved with the 14 Eagles platform, everyone can benefit. But the key, as always, and as I've stated earlier, and I will always state throughout this presentation, community is the key. The community is the thriving force behind the platform. And if you concentrate on building your teams and building the community, I guarantee you'll have a successful time with this 14 Eagles platform, because this is designed for people to work with one another. This is not for lone rangers. This is not for people that want to work alone. You have to be willing to work with others and to help others. And if you have a genuine heart to helping others, then 14 Eagles is the place to come. Right? This is a grassroots platform, and we're looking for people in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our families, right, that we can help out. And by helping them, that in turn helps you. That's the whole process of giving. Give from the heart. And if you give from the heart, it will reciprocate back to you in abundance. Now, what I want to go over real quick, just to give you a perspective of the platform itself, just to point out a couple of details. The platform is pretty simple to follow because we have 6 different levels, and you can't go to the next level until you've completed the previous level. And so, but one thing that I do want to point out, that in completing a level, which what we call the 14 Eagles nest, when you bring 2 people who bring 2 people who bring 2 people, you've completed a nest. And in that, you've received $28. Everyone that gets into your nest, who comes into your nest, whether you brought them or someone else brought them, you will receive a gift. And the people that fall up under someone, they will receive a gift as well. And so everybody benefits from what everybody is doing, And so what we want to point out is that when you move to the next level, now you're putting yourself in a position to where you're not chasing the money is chasing you. And so what we want you to do is we have what is called cycling. And in cycling, when you fill your first nest, you go to the second level, which is the $7 nest. Your first nest is full. But now, since your first nest is full, then what you want to do is you want to go back in and open up your first nest again, because that nest is closed. Why do you want to open up your first nest again? Because in order to bring other people in and to invite other people in, you have to have a nest for them to go into. So what you do is, out of the $28 that you bring in, you want to take $21, move to the second level nest, and now that you're in the second level nest, now you want to take, you have $7 left over, you want to take $6 of that, and you want to re-enter level 1 nest again, the $2 nest. Now that you've re-entered the $2 nest, whenever you fill the $2 nest again, now you've just cycled for the second time. But this time, because you're already on the second level, the $7 nest, you no longer have to contribute to the $7 nest. So now out of the $28 that you receive on level nest, on the level 1 nest, you're going to keep $22 and take $6 and re-enter into level 1 nest again. See, the key to the whole platform is keeping level 1 nest open as much as possible. Because now, as long as your level 1 nest is open, you can continue to bring new people, invite new people into your team and into the community. Does this make sense? And now, because you're cycling on level 1, now you have the opportunity of the people that have followed you into your first level 1 nest. Now they're going to follow you into the level 2 nest once they cycle. And when they cycle, they go to level 2. They'll follow you to level 2. And they will also follow you back into level 1 again. Now you see the importance of cycling now? And so as you cycle into level 1 over and over and over again, now what you're doing is you're creating a team, creating a community, and now you're creating a flow of gifts that will continually be coming in, not just from level 1, but also on level 2 and level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6, to where you'll now be receiving over $6,000 in gifts by cycling on every level. And see, that's why community is so important, because you can't do this by yourself. You have to have help. You have to invite others who can invite others who can invite others. And so this is why we only have a $6 outlay on the 14 Eagles platform. Why? Because everybody can afford to give away $6. Keep in mind, this is a gifting platform. You know, you have other gifting platforms that are out there right now. With the pandemic hitting, gifting platforms popped up all over the place. And I've seen gifting platforms run from anywhere from $25 all the way up to $5,000. Okay? And in those gifting platforms, you have to wait till you get to the top in order for you to receive any gifts at all. Well, here at 14 Eagles, we keep the gifting out of your pocket very, very minimal. $6, 3 $2 gifts. And in doing that, now you can afford to give away $6. All right? Because see, you're literally giving away money here. There's no money to make. No one makes money in 14 Eagles. All we do is send and receive gifts. That's it. And so by doing that, now you put yourself in a position to where you can build a team and build a community of people who are willing to give away money to each other. And in doing that, now they're creating a flow of gifts that are coming and going on a continual basis. And if we do that, it will be beneficial for everyone. For everyone. So now, let me show you what I mean about building a community and how advantageous that's going to be as it pertains to the 14 Eagles platform. It's a little thing that I call numbers don't lie. Because if we keep it in perspective about building a community, then the money becomes irrelevant. Because the money is going to automatically come. You don't have to worry about the money as long as we concentrate on building a community of people. And see, the numbers don't lie, because numbers are an exact science. And so if we use the numbers to our advantage, then we put ourselves in a much better position financially. Now let me show you what I mean. Let's say if you go out and you invite 2 people who can invite 2 people who can invite 2 people into the 14 Eagles platform. And we do this every day. Not that you have to bring 2 people every day, but if everybody that comes in, on the day that they come in, they bring or invite 2 people to the platform. So for instance, you bring 2 people today Then tomorrow, those 2 people bring 2 people. And then the next day, those people bring 2 people. And so on and so forth. And if that's done every day for 14 days, how many people would you have on your team? See, this is a little simple thing that we call compounding. You know, the banking system uses compound interest on a daily basis. You know, Albert Einstein said that compounding was the 8th wonder of the world, because when you compound numbers, those numbers grow exponentially. And when you grow those numbers exponentially, it grows to an extraordinary amount. And that's a mathematical fact. So if we do this compounding people, what can that do? If you invite 2 people who can invite 2 people who can invite 2 people, and they do that every day for the next 14 days, how many people would end up on your team, in your community? Watch this. 32,766 people. Unbelievable. In just 14 days, most people can't even comprehend that. And it was just as simple as just getting 2 people. Everyone getting 2 people. Now, if everyone can get 2 people in just 14 days, and you generate 32,766 people in just 2 weeks' time, what will that do as it pertains to a $2 gift? See how simple this can be? If 32,766 people all contributed $2 gifts to 3 people, do you understand that that generates over $49,140, almost $50,000 in just a 2-week period? This is how simple this process is. See, we don't have to make this difficult. We just want to keep it simple. And this whole process is a very simple process. Sometimes we tend to complicate matters. But if we just concentrate on keeping it simple, concentrate on building our teams and building a community, guess what? The money will automatically follow. Simple stuff, if we think about it in the right way. Make sense? So, okay, 2 weeks may be a little bit out of people's realm of comprehension. Okay? Brian, we're not going to get 32,000 people in 2 weeks. That's what most people in the back of their minds are thinking. Okay? Not a problem. What if you could do this same thing? What if it took you 6 months? Would that be a little bit more believable? Okay? To create a community or a team or community of people of over 32,000 people in just 6 months. Okay, what about 1 year? Could you hang in there 1 year to find 2 people who could find 2 people who could find 2 people to generate over 32,000 people, giving away $2 to 3 people? See, the numbers don't lie, right? Now, what if we continue to do this? Could you do it for 2 years? Could you hang in there for 2 years? Keep this thing simple. The numbers will take care of themselves as long as we can find 2 people who can find 2 people who can find 2 people. Don't make it hard. And then we put ourselves in a position to where the community automatically takes care of themselves. Okay? It becomes a self-sustaining community. This is what we're trying to achieve. This is the mindset that we're trying to put forth to people. So if we can do that, we will go a long, long way in making this platform be a very viable thing. So this is what I want you to do. Come to our 14 Eagles community website. Go to the home page. Because, see, we want to put this in perspective. We know a lot of people are looking for money. People are hurting nowadays. People losing jobs. Businesses are going out of business. Okay? So this is the time for us to come together and work together. And use the technology at our fingertips to create a virtual community. Because if we can create a virtual community and use this platform by way of a financial gain, okay, by giving to one another, then guess what? Money becomes no issue. And now, at that point, we could take our virtual community, create the funds that we need to go out into the real world and affect change, to help you get out of debt and to wipe out poverty. This is the power that we have. We just have to be in the right mindset to do it. And so we encourage you to come to the home page, read our welcome, see what 14 Eagles is really all about. Get the concept of what we're trying to do here. Get in the right mindset. If you do that, then guess what? Then this will be for the long term. This won't be just a short time being here and then move on to the next thing. See, you can use this to build your team, to build your community. And if you build your community, guess what? You can use 14 Eagles to go anywhere you want to go. Go to any other program you want to go. Start any type of business that you want to start. Get yourself out of debt. Help other people. Start a shelter. Feed the homeless. You can do whatever you want to do. That's what this is all about. But we can't do it alone. That's the key to building a community. So check out our welcome. We encourage you to look at the videos on our video row, because that's going to help you to get in the right frame of mind that you need to have to be a part of a community that we're trying to build. Because, see, a lot of this information that you get through 14 Eagles is not the type of information that you get on mainstream media or from corporations. See, it's time out to depend on the government and corporations to take care of us. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves. And we work with one another to do that. And if you don't do anything else, we encourage you to join our newsletter. You know, make sure that you sign up for our newsletter so you can get into our email database, so you can receive the email updates that we send out on a weekly basis. We encourage you to do that, whether you get involved with the platform or not. Because, see, here at 14 Eagles, we're here to educate. We're here for the community to educate each other. And if you have information that we need to get out to the community, then we encourage you to send it to us so we can get it out to the 14 Eagles community. Because it's all about each one teach one here, okay? And we're all about helping to expand our consciousness as much as we possibly can. So with that, we're going to be respectful of your time. We encourage you to come to the 14 Eagles community website. Encourage businesses to come to where they can advertise their business right here on our community website, webpage. Advertise your business. We're looking for businesses because this is a true community, and you can't have a community without businesses, no matter what your business is. Because here at 14 Eagles, we're looking to build a directory of businesses, not just in this country, but around the world. So we encourage you, come check out our community website, get acquainted with it, and get with the person that invited you. Let them know that you want to get involved with 14 Eagles, and let's go forward from here. So what I want to do right now is I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips. Greg, if you would, come on up and close us out, if you would.
Brian, great call again. Just a few things I just want to, help people understand. I was looking at the news the other day, and they're talking about how Ford and General Motors are getting ready to lay off a lot of people because of, they can't get chips for their cars. About 2 weeks ago, a lot of you guys might not even know this, but Best Buy just laid off like 51,000 people. I know a lot of people say, well, that's over there, that's not me, but when stuff like that happens, it affects a lot of people. In the last 2 years, this country has printed over $5 trillion, okay, and somebody has to pay that back. Even if it was at just an interest of, let's say, a penny. I mean, $5 trillion, we can't even pay the interest on that. So, this is why we're asking people, to help us out, because we're going to need you, your friends are going to need you, because we're moving into some very interesting times right now, and we have to make sure that we're able to help each other and trust one each other and love one each other. And that's what the 14 Eagles platform is really about. So, again, we implore you guys, please, when you come to the calls, bring your friends and family. Let them get, on their computers if they can, so they can see the power of the 14 Eagles platform. Because right now, we're going to need each other more than ever before. Because, the things are getting tight, but a lot of people don't see it. And we have to be able to explain that stuff to our friends and family so that they can start seeing the things that are happening around them. And that's what 14 Eagles is about. Like Brian said, it's a grassroots type of platform, and what we're trying to do is raise the consciousness of people so that you can see what's going on in the world. Brian, back to you.
That's right. And so, bring people to the 14 Eagles call every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to get on the webinars, come to the Contact Us tab on our 14 Eagles community website, located at www.14eaglesden.com. Go to the Contact Us tab. Click on the link right here that will put you in to the webinar. If you have to get on the phone, we have the phone number right here that you can dial into to get onto the phone. Come in some way, all right? Invite the people. Let them look at and see what we do here at 14 Eagles. Bring them to the community website. We have nothing to hide. And quite naturally, everyone has nothing to lose here. One thing we pride ourselves at 14 Eagles, no one loses money here at 14 Eagles. No one. No one has lost money. Okay? And so we really encourage you to come and take a look at what we do. This call is recorded, so if someone that you invited could not make it, that's okay. All right? Make sure that they get onto the email database through our newsletter, because we'll send the recording out to you so you can send it to others. We need to get this word out. We need to help each other the best way that we can. And don't take it wrong. 14 Eagles is not a cure-all, okay? It's a stepping stone. It's a tool that you can use to take you wherever you want to go, okay? Use this tool to build your teams, to build your community, and then you can go to any other program and dominate, okay? This is a team build type of process from a grassroots level. It takes no money at all to build the team here. $6 is no money, but it can turn into something huge. So let's not chase the money. Let the money chase you by building a team and building a community of givers. Does that make sense? If so, come along with us. All right? So again, we'd like to thank you for coming tonight. I hope that you saw something that you liked, heard something that you liked, and come and join us. And we appreciate you. You could have been anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. So with that being said,